Oh my! Ah!
Hey, who's doing offense on Monday?
J-Mac.
Oh, J-Mac. Yeah. Not as extensive as I did with Grimes. Had 2 pages and stuff I wrote.
3rd and 17. Run the ball.
Hey man, you can learn a lot. You know, just even if it is basics, I don't know.
Hey, Austin, we hear you. We usually want to get better.
That's right.
61 yards. Whoa.
Let's do it. Don't do it, bitch.
Fuck.
Shit, Austin made a. Austin, how long was your field goal on Tremel?
63.
But hey.
Yeah.
He got the best kicker.
Ooh, don't do it
Wow.
to real life.
Who does he play for in real life?
Wow. Dude, you had like 5 or 6 yards to spare on that.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
I don't know.
Kendricks.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set, 19, 54. Hey, check.
34 is
Out, 59.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of
That was not supposed to go to him. I know that.
When they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
What a bitch.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Thank you, Derwin James.
Move!
Oh my God!
How many picks y'all gonna drop this game?
Bro, why is he? Man, I hate when my people get in my fucking way.
Repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a
God damn.
Throwing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
You ready? Here we go. Jet bomber.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Oh my.
Throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start.
Where was he at?
In front of both of your receivers?
I couldn't see
If he
it.
wasn't picking it, and I was right behind him with
It's a
the
high
safety
kick,
picking
and
it.
he got all of it.
That ball was getting picked by somebody.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Wild. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Damn,
I love
Le'Veon.
the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
No, listen, you didn't see what he was doing.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23.
Debo.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Go, go.
Clock now on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll try and run.
God damn.
And this is going to result in losing yardage.
Greg Little, you trash ass dude. Come on, bro.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw it.
Oh, fuck. Touchdown. Woo.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Boy, you see me slip.
Anthony Miller, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking
Oh,
not just at
that was
play
all
calling,
on me.
but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done? Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
It's like I got a fucking jammy up.
It's Anderson. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys,
How many picks
they
y'all
just
gonna
won the
drop
battle
this
there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Watson. He finds Beckham complete.
Fucking Odell.
Get him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The electric OBJ,
Good
the
pass,
short
awesome.
reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, at pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running around, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh!
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the
Okay, don't touch him.
When
You
you
dumb
score
fuck.
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing
Get
out
their grounds
second down.
Hell yeah.
Try to get one
You
more
dumb
in
fuck.
here before the quarter breaks.
Or you fat fuck.
On second down,
Damn!
that he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
Bro, who's my little tackle, bro?
These two
I'm putting your ass in
teams
trade
all
block
tied
after this season.
one.
This shit's awful.
Down. 50 plant.
Greg Little, you fucking
So
suck.
time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke.
That's pick. That's pick.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter.
There's no way. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham, his 10th touchdown.
Do you see that? Oh.
Second of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
No, damn well he ain't no fucking Megatron.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
You got John Ross?
Mm-hmm.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Austin
through the
winning
end zone for a
14-7.
touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
Whoa.
Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Hey,
and
that
maybe
man
get
just
this
said
game
fuck
tied
blocking
up.
him.
For real. I've never seen him do well.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Got him in. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 start.
Brandon Cooks.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Shoot.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 27 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
15. Undercross. Hey, Sam on. Five.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Come on.
51. Check three. Pilot, 64, weak.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check. Frank, the boys down, he's coming. Like 56.
Now a give. Running right is Anderson. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join
that's just kind of awful.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress,
somebody got a quick one,
as
too.
well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And able to get
you got Antonio Brown?
45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. 1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. There to bring him down, Avery Jones.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pick the ball off.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Stop. Oh, my
Out
God.
of the gun, Watson. He's going deep for
Give me
Brown.
that. No! Are you fucking kidding me?
One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
His fucking star goes off, thinking he's going to pick the fucking ball off. He don't even fucking jump.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Damn.
On 1st down, Watson.
Oh, my fucking God, bro.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this 1st half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Hey, Austin, you just choose to pick who you play hard for, huh?
Man, DK, I don't know what it is, man. I really don't. Like, I
following the
try.
touchdown here to kick it away.
Sometimes I just suck.
Because you got your ass beat by Kurt yesterday. And now you come with that
This will
5.
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
I
for a
really
touchback.
just don't understand how I got beat so bad. I still don't know how, you know? I know you were, man. I feel so ashamed of myself. I played so bad.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this
Bro,
Can't find a
God.
receiver, and he's brought down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Ooh.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I
He was
got
trying to
fucking
find
smoked.
Noah Fant, the tight end. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Who is going down on this fucking tip?
This time they stay on the ground. And an alley to run. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final
Oh, yeah, I'm
play of
smashing these
first
hoes.
half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Zuerlein now for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send
Watch
you
what?
eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away,
This is
Coach.
disgusting.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And then they be smacking and shit. I'm like, bruh.
The Bucs offense
All right,
set
come
to
on
begin
now.
their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9. Lock.
Bro, Ndamukong fucking sued.
Plays like this,
it was halftime.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it.
Like, my O-line can't even block Ndamukong sued. Like,
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
yards from my O-lineman, though. Appreciate you.
Downfield or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The catch made by Miller. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yes.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. 20. And now the rookie
Tony Pollard.
free.
Touchdown.
Tampa Bay. Tony Pollard. 47 yards as they have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns.
Hey, just getting his way.
Also has his team the advantage.
Just getting his way.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Watson on 3rd down. And all this
He
is
caught that?
one-handed. What a catch.
Oh, my
To the wild
God.
card round.
Come
He's
on.
over 100 here as well. And
Come on.
first down.
Come on, man.
Here's Watson.
Golly, bro. I don't give a damn. He Odell. He is not making a catch.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They run again on first down. Anderson. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 39, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones.
This shit, Chandler Jones.
And that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Watson.
No!
Beckham.
Oh, he is catching the dumbest passes.
Brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Slam. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey.
From the red zone.
That's what I'm saying.
Watson.
Chandler Jones. Thank
Back
you.
at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Chandler Jones. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 16.
Part of your offense must be something serious.
Operating from the gun. Watson escaping the pressure right. It's caught by OBJ. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Check. Watch.
On 4th down, Watson. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air.
This man Odell is catching every fucking thing. 4th.
Watson now operating from the gun. Completes it to Fitzgerald. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Thank you, Derwin James.
Intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James.
It's in the red zone, bro. I fuck up
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what?
Yeah.
If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point.
Apparently, he's the only one that want to catch picks today,
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And his throw
Joe
is
Hayden.
incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended
Joe
receiver.
Hayden, that was picked.
But now it's 3rd down.
Went over your fuck. Oh my God.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before?
Pick. I did pick it off. Shit. Never mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Odell caught that hoe.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. That's now the second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
Damn.
Great eyes.
Come on, Noah Fant block. God damn.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. It's a loss of a yard
If
there.
they had that block, I was gone.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing his lock on third down. Going deep this time.
He got that. He got that pick.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
It's not showing up.
When they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball
and he caught this hoe.
With it. Otherwise, the end result.
That man Odell is over fucking powered.
Take a shot to start the drive,
I thought he caught that
bitch.
But he still caught that hoe. But damn.
After the incompletion on first down. Here's Watson to throw again. And that one almost intercepted.
You could have had another pick, bro.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Really bad.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Watson looks to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Yes, sir.
By Justin Simmons. And a big turnover.
I got Justin Simmons and Derwin James in
the
as my safeties.
Safety.
You didn't know that?
The Bucs offense set to
Jamel, when I was playing yesterday, he kept asking me, what do you want for Simmons? What do you want for Simmons? I was like, these nuts.
Because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tony Pollard's having the game of his life.
Tony Pollard, 84 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. It starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And that man Kurt was like, he had texted me yesterday, and he was like, are they really going to Austin? I said, yeah, bro. And you think they lying? They gonna call pluckers.
Why would you come up top?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
He gonna fuck with y'all for real though.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Did you give him some, is he eating some new food?
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward
Probably
the
whooped
conclusion.
his ass too hard. He started throwing
let's
up
see what
shit.
they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing again on second down.
Chandler Jones.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Is Chandler Jones John Jones' brother?
After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Pick.
And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks.
Good shit, Derwin James.
The easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On third down.
Oh, my God. No offense. Stay on your block.
As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Man, I keep forgetting my punter is a fucking
And a
superstar.
little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Damn, Austin.
Now here's another interception.
Run the ball.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yes, sir.
Lock, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Which one are you talking about?
Number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and
On my
things are
page.
working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive
no video
coordinator,
on my
you
page.
just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh, well, fucking Adam, bitch ass.
So for the Buccaneers, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired.
So is SWAT playing me or what? Or is he on vacation?
Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that.
Okay.
My hit is real good. We don't need your
So my game, it hit.
with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do?
Oh, okay. We play next week, so I just need to ask him.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coupes. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP, the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab it. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my